We rolling?
We're rolling.
Well, we're rolling. Let's roll. Okay, so I know it's been a while. We did some changes around the shop. We're back on the quarter scale. Basically 50 style Chevy pickup replica of, you can show them, the real one. Give them a quick glance. Why are we building a quarter scale of the real McCoy? Well, why not? I've always liked quarter scale stuff. I see lots of it on the internet. I find it very expensive. I find it very, very expensive. So we've got the video kind of creating the box. The idea is to build the model around the frame, pull the plug, and then create a one-piece fiberglass shell for the overall appearance of the RC car. So I'm going to get rid of the box and the fenders. They're just sitting here. Maybe you can have a quick little look at the real one sitting here. Well, I'll put this stuff in the back of the real truck. And we're going to be shooting some videos on some of the build of the real one down the road, but we're going to save that for another time. I've got so many projects going that you know, we'll just focus on one. So we'll start at the front of the vehicle, quarter scale vehicle. These are not the permanent front wheels. These are just off a mobility cart. They're blow up, 2-inch, 7 1/4. I know I got a little far ahead from when I started, but 250 rod bent for control arms, a couple little welded inserts to put the rod ends. Now we had this shock, which is the same as that shock. If anybody's familiar, these are EX07. That's what they're from. They're from the all-wheel drive electric Mustang. They're a little soft for this car, and I'd like people to know that on the website these things go for about 75 bucks for 4. I got these on Amazon for $15. So I made an aluminum sleeve to just put a little bit more strength in them because they were sagging a bit. They're actually working pretty good now. Spindles, all 2-piece spindles, pretty simple. 5/16 bolt holds the wheel on. I can show you it working. Got an old Command CS-80 servo. I don't even think you can buy them anymore. I've had them for about 20 years. They still work great. So let's move to the back. We've got the motor mounted now, but it was a Craftsman hedge trimmer. I don't even know the CCs. I'm gonna guess 22, 24, 25, no idea. Got a big bore Walboro carb on it. We'll move a little further to the back. So this thing's kind of interesting. So we've got a clutch in the car, turning the belt. This is an old grinder head. I'm sure I discussed that before. Now all of this stuff, most of it's home built, other than what I, use scrap. We'll do a little side view of these trailing arms. They turned out nice. And basically what we're working on now is trying to get the rear end shocks mounted. We'll have 2 shocks. There is tension on the belt. Not really sure where I'm going with that. Probably gonna do a double pan hard bar, 4-link something, but I'm waiting for the Heim joints at the moment. So that's kind of at a bit of a standstill. So that's about it for the quarter scale Chevy pickup. I'd like to be getting the cab and front end started soon. I'm still waiting on rear tires for it. Just gonna say that they're 3 3/4 by 7 1/4 tall slicks. They were the only thing I could find on the internet. And aside of that, we'll have a look at something else I built probably 10 years ago. Another home built project. It's just wood. Never got around to making a fiberglass mold. We got a simple weed eater motor with a clutch. Big servo for steering. This is I'll show you the bottom. It's a jet boat. And I've messed around with the jet boats quite a bit. And this one, I decided I would have, you can't see it very well because I had to fiberglass it because it was 3D printed out of ABS plastic and it cracked, which I kind of knew it would. The internals are aluminum, which I cast right in the backyard. I'll flip it around so you can see the nozzle. And we've got a homemade steel spot welded finned stator inside there. And it worked pretty good. Worked pretty good for what it is. About 12 pounds. Can't tell you what the speed was because don't know. Never put a GPS in it. I have another jet boat upstairs with a totally home built jet pump, which is actually faster than this boat. And I've also got, in the spring, we'll be shooting some videos on that. I've got a 3-point hydro composites we're going to be producing, and I've also got a cat, all large scale, and we're going to be producing a few of those and putting them up for sale because why not? Because we can. Now we'll go over here to the real truck. We're going to be shooting some videos on this. I should have been shooting videos right from the start. I did shoot some videos. They're out there on YouTube. They're lost. They're lost to me anyway. We got another project upcoming soon in the future, which is we got this little 144 B&M supercharger, which was on a car, got taken off a car. I can give you a brief description. The car that I built is a 1931 coupe. Built it pretty much from scratch. It's got a big block in it. We're taking the big block out because the guy can't afford putting tons and tons of fuel in it. So we're going to put a little small block with the blower. I don't think it's going to change the fuel mileage, but that's what's upcoming in the next couple of months. And aside of that, I would have to say for now, till the next video, from Sharp Customs, like, subscribe, share. Later.